The time has come for lions to tell I own story. Yes, you're listening to Lion's voice. I is Rastafari hailing from the island of St. Croix. Yeah, I'm bringing to you Rastafari vibes. Can you feel it? Rastafari. Babylon born when Rasta come together. Can you feel it? Rastafari, because Babylon done when I and I come together. Look how we live together, aya. Look how we work together, aya. Oh, Babylon done when Rasta come together. Hail I, Rastafari, His Majesty and Empress Men in bless. Yeah man, hailing from St. Croix, Rastafari, hail you.
Aye, aye,
Love, I.
aye, aye.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. I like himself. Where's right ruler? Hey yo! Hey, hail them high, hail the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your
I
night.
heard of that.
From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them comes without them
Are
genocide.
you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe.
Who?
Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight to Italy.
Beautiful. So, what was it about Haile Selassie that, as a Christian growing up in the Baptist church, of course, we see the title, The Conquering Lion of the Tribe of Judah, that always, sparks curiosity, because you see Judah throughout the Bible. But for the eye, what was it about the emperor that really turned on the light bulb?
Well, true. As an Oakland native and a Black Panther-hearted person, what really struck me about Haile Selassie was the fact that he was able to overcome certain battles, especially when Italy invaded his country. And to me, that was highly important because I don't know how to say this lightly, but I'm pro-Black. I love my people. I love
Yes.
my people. I don't hate anyone, but I highly love my people. So for me, it was striking, surprising, and exciting to learn that this one man, even though he did have help, but this one man was able to overcome, you know, this unfortunate situation, especially from my American knowledge. It seems as though slavery was just an option. It seems as though the white man taking over, that's just it and that's all. There was no fighting against it. There is no rebellion. So to hear that rebellion was very, very interesting and attractive to me.
Okay. Makes sense coming out of Oakland, and that's why Oakland's love Jamaicans and reggae too, because that rebel to rebel connection. I realized that when I went to Oakland, that the people that fighting spirit of the people is still very strong. So,
Very.
um, when was the first time you became aware of Empress Menin? As the feminine balance.
It was actually around the same time as I was getting reasoning and knowledge about Haile Selassie. The elder that would reason with me when I was a bit younger would always mention his empress and would mention the history of them. And that also attracted me to the two of them, is that, they were husband and wife. They
Yeah.
had children through. She has her history, but at the same time, everybody has their history. So at the same time I learned about Haile Selassie, I learned about his empress as well.
Yes, yes. And that's to me a redemption arc because she was a victim of childhood marriage. And we say victim, but culturally that was the tradition at the time. Empress Menen actually helped to end child marriage in Ethiopia as part of her legacy. However, you know, as you say, she had a history, but it didn't stop His Majesty, who could have chose any, you know, princess of the realm, from selecting Empress Menen, you know, as his chosen queen. That's why I always use that term, chosen queen, because the Almighty could have chose any, you know, or had a multitude of women, but He chose Empress Menen to be the example for the nation. So I want to get into this. Well, before I do that, what skills and works does the I do professionally? What is your professional? Because you're not just a Rastafari person. I see you're very articulate. I see the immaculate tidiness around the eye, how everything is placed. So what does the I do professionally?
Professionally, I am a business owner and entrepreneur. In 2018, I decided to just take a leap of faith, you know, plant that mustard seed and start my own business. Before that, I had realized that in Humboldt County, there's a real need for Black hair care. True, there are people who braid here and who do dreadlocks, but there was no one that, how do I say this? There was no one who had proper knowledge that you coming from Florida and Jamaica and I coming from the Bay Area were used to. It was a lot of people, a lot of my friends when I was in college would ask me, do you know how to do locks? Do you know how to do locks? Because there's nobody here. Started helping friends. And then at 2018, I realized that it was a real need. So I took a leap of faith, opened up my own business as a naturalista. I do dreadlocks, I do braids, everything natural. I avoid things like weave, straightening hair, and things that kind of hide what's naturally under here. I love teaching my clients to appreciate what God gave you, to appreciate the kinks, the coils, and appreciate the word nap, because nappy is not a bad term. It is actually a beautiful term because it is very unique to we. We are the only types of people who have this type of hair where it coils
Yeah.
and can drop up on its own. So ever since 2018, I've been providing services to all my people of color, specifically Black people. I've been trying to teach them the natural way to do things, avoid chemicals. I make my own hair products for my dreadlock clients. And
Nice.
so as a hobby, I crochet on the side.
Okay, industrious, going for the Proverbs 31. I see the whole thing.
Yeah,
So the crochet.
I try to do it all. I actually been crocheting since 5th grade, so it's more of a hobby, and I'm more shy towards my crochet works. It's
Okay.
the thing I like to keep sacred, and people, I actually catch myself giving away things often with my crochet because it comes from my heart.
Okay, beautiful.
Both my hair knowledge and my hair services come from my heart as well. This is just closer to the soft spot.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So, are you comfortable with saying age range? Because I want to give some context. I know it's a sensitive topic. You can give an age range. You know, are you millennial, Generation X, or you can give your age? What are we talking about?
True. And my roots are from the South, so a lot of my family members believe women don't give their age, but I'm not taboo in that sense. I'm 32 years old. I actually will
Okay.
be 33 on America's New Year's Eve. So
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So we have a young, beautiful African sister in here, brethren, and the Lion Pride. Please don't go in our DM with no foolishness. We're gonna get into
they can, but I won't respond.
okay, beautiful, beautiful. So tell us, what has been your journey in terms of dealing with brethren within the movement? What has that journey been like?
That's an excellent question. So it has been a quite interesting journey. True, as you get older, you start to have more deeper realization and reasoning within yourself. And I've started to realize that when I became Ras, or when I first decided to confidently call myself a Rasta woman, not only did I become unattractive to my family and friends, but I was unattractive to a lot of men. And at first, I was under the assumption that it was only non-Rasta men. But over the last recent years, I'm getting this weird realization that Rasta men as well, or in truth, I just want to have a disclaimer really quick. My experiences dating all come from California. So
Okay.
everything that I'm mentioning as far as my experience is dealing with Rasta Jamaican men or Rasta Caribbean men in California.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to think that I'm overgeneralizing and talking about all Rasta men anywhere.
Yes.
True.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is unfortunately my little bubble. This is all I've had to deal with. But I've noticed that the men here, the Rasta men here, also may put on Facebook or verbally say they're interested in finding an empress and want to settle down and start a tribe. But from my experience, it doesn't always go that way.
She's like the flowers in my garden, and her heart has never hardened, and she give me loving in the morning. Babylon, you are go far without no warning. Black woman, I said I wanna be your lover, and I don't want any other. You alone, I could have be my children's mother. But no struggle, so we both could help each other, and then I wanna be your lover, and I don't want any other. You alone, I could have be my children's mother. But no struggle, so we both could help each other. Started in the village, now we in the city. Journey where we have together, everybody see. Spent a little time out in captivity. Babylon, their plan was to destroy the family. Still I want you to bring a child for me. Maybe in the spring when birds are sing lovely. Maybe we could plan to have a summer baby. I can be the man that you depend on. Put the pen to the paper, made a love song. Babylon, they separated us for so long, and the reason that they hated us was so wrong. Still the most that he created us, we so strong. Then same Kushite and the Dogon. Love your melanin, no follow for them program. Black woman, me nah go pass on you for no one. No one, that's my slogan. Black woman, I said I wanna be your lover, and I don't want any other. You alone, I could have be my children's mother. But no struggle, so people could help each other. Then I wanna be your lover, and I don't want any other. You alone, I could have be my children's mother. But no struggle, so we both could help each other. She's like the oxygen in my flame. Loving where we have nobody can contain. Love so powerful, survive shackle and chain. Love it cross the ocean way before planes. Love survive them torture, rape and dear pain. When one escape, then the other get blame. That's why I never put no one above you. That's why I'm not ashamed to say I love you. That's why them dirty Babylon, they judge you. Feel the power when I kiss and when I hug you. Hold you for hours when I think about how they grudge you. I'm a lion, so I never gonna bug you.